Hi, I'm Ree from mummyoffour.com. Welcome back to my channel and our 11-week update of our new home renovation project. Honestly, so much is happening at the moment. Every week we're seeing massive changes. So this week there are huge changes compared to last week, and you wait till you see what we've got coming in the next week. So watch out for next week's video as well. It's going to be huge. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. I've got weekly renovation updates at the moment, as well as shop with me's, hauls, speed cleaning, day in the life videos, parenting tips, tricks, hacks and advice, all that kind of good stuff. I hope you will love it. Now let us start by having a look around William's bedroom today. Now the first thing you will probably notice in here is that we now have blinds in all the upstairs rooms, which is super exciting. And the next thing you will probably notice is we have a lot of IKEA boxes. Now this is because yesterday we had a massive IKEA delivery, but my husband hasn't had a chance to put that together yet because A, he was working on the downstairs bathroom, which I shall show you in a minute, and B, he is actually home in our other house ill with the flu. So like a stomach flu thing, he's not very well. So all this is not happening yet, even though the children are nagging because this is stuff for them. So this, and I will show you like a full IKEA haul if that's something you want to see. In fact, let me know in the comments if when all this stuff is unboxed and put together, if you'd like to see a full haul, because there is a lot of it. But this is all his desk and a massive unit for over here. And yes, this room now has carpet too. Obviously the wardrobes are in, which I think we saw last week, and in here we haven't got anything yet, but I'm hoping by next week we will have some kind of innards and storage and things, hello, in there too. This door is the only one from upstairs that's currently off. It is for the airing cupboard, so that will be going on shortly. Now we do have to be very careful when going out here because there is a lot of wet paint, so I need to be careful not to step on anything or in anything. Now in the bathroom, not a great deal has changed. I have bought a lot of new towels, which I'll show you in the next week's update, but I haven't brought them over yet. I think I showed you this one from downstairs last week, but we've now got one upstairs as well, so they're just using up that soap. But from here on in, we are going to be able to use this nice wall-mounted hand soap, which I shall link this in the description below because I'm really pleased with this. Then the towel rail and everything. We've seen this before, haven't we? Whoop, put it on, put it off. Clever. Anyway, shower, we've seen all that. Blinds, we've not seen the blinds. And this is the hand soap that I bought. This is a lot cheaper. I will link all this below. I'm just going to refill that. I'm going to decant it into some small bottles to keep in the bathroom and keep this one downstairs somewhere. And then from there I can refill the actual soap dispenser. We have got these two cabinets up, one higher and one lower. And one of my IKEA purchases is this fake plant. So quite pleased with that. I think that finishes that off quite nicely here. Also, we're still in need of a loo brush, a toilet roll holder, and then I need some sort of decorative something to go on top of the toilet. I don't think I'm going to bother with anything on the windowsill because of the blinds, but I do feel like we need something here. Maybe another one of these plants. I don't know. What are your thoughts? What would be a good kind of on top of the toilet? Nothing that can smash, bearing in mind because my children will probably smash it and break it forever repeatedly. So heading back out here without touching any paint, and we're heading into Bella's room where I've still got my own little desk area. And by the way, Zara's bunny, because Zara's in school. It's the Tuesday I'm filming this, and it's the second day of her second week in school. I can't believe my baby. It is weird without her, isn't it? She's only in school 2 hours a day, but I am missing her while she's there. But it does mean I can come back and work here. Now, hopefully by next week, when you see next week's update, this over here, which is a dressing table, will be over here. And there's also a Calyx unit to come in here as well that will go here. Hopefully that will all be done. I think we saw the pink wallpaper in here last week, which I'm delighted with. It is from the range and it's called Pixie Dust, and it is really gorgeous. You can actually see, if you go very close up to it, it's kind of sparkly, but it's quite subtly shimmery, which I'm really, really delighted with. Bella's pink chair has arrived, which she is super excited for. And I've started bringing over a couple of boxes of toys and things just for the children to play with while they're over here with me. Obviously we're a little way off moving in yet, but at least they've got some things to do while they're here. And then I've bought another one of these IKEA table and chair sets, which will go downstairs, or they could potentially even put this in the garden after we've moved in. I did actually put that together myself with Zara yesterday. That's about as far as I go with DIY though, if I'm honest. So heading back out here, this is the door from in there that needs to be replaced. Being very careful not to step on paint, etc. And in here, yes, we have blinds in our bedroom. Super, super exciting. It really is coming together. There is now carpet in our bedroom too. And then we have these massive boxes, which I believe, without going through them too carefully, are our dressing table. Dressing table to go here, and big tall dresser thing, which is in 3 boxes, I believe, to go over there. And then over here, we've got the bed, which is coming a week, Monday, I believe. And then the 2 bedside table dresser drawer things. Now, I know last week I was talking about this wallpaper, and we did decide to go for this one, which is kind of textured, and we actually went as far as buying the rolls. And then we sort of thought, do you know what? Do they do that pixie dust stuff in a silver? And they do. So we've ordered that to have a look at, because I think this one might be a little bit dark for the wall. I don't know, let me know your thoughts. But I think the pixie dust might be a little lighter and a little more subtle. So we're going to try that on the wall in here. The wardrobes, again, don't have any innards in them yet. They have wallpapering stuff. But I'm hoping that we can pull some of that stuff over, because we're going to use calyx in there, which are those shelves, and some rails to form the inside of those wardrobes. So I'm hoping by next week we can do some of that. Heading into Zara's room, and this was part papered last week, wasn't it? Look how fab that is. I think you can see a bit better in here because the light's on it, how shimmery it is. I'm just delighted with it, and the girls are in love with it. I've also got some extra bits over here, which I will show you some of now. Now these are called Scub, and I want to use these for the very tops of the wardrobes, on top of all the shelving and stuff, for like occasional storage. And I wasn't sure whether I wanted this size or this size. Now I'm actually thinking, because I've got some of these at home, I've actually got some of these that are twice this size, but by the time you fill that up and put it up high, it's really heavy to lift down. I end up sort of trying to pull it on my head, and I'm only 5'4" and end up in all sorts of messes. So I'm thinking I prefer more of these rather than fewer of the wider ones, because they won't be as heavy to lift down even if they're stuffed. That's my thinking anyway. I have got some more of these plants. I'm loving these IKEA fake plants, but I think this said it was a 9cm plant, and this said it was a 9cm pot. But if you look, because I've got some bigger pots than this in the other house, you need a pot that is bigger than it says to hide the black pot. So if you're buying these from IKEA, buy bigger ones. I will bring the appropriate size pot over soon, so in the next week's update I'll show you that. Then for the insides of the calyx units, I've bought some of these boxes to have a look at. Now, this is the box I thought I'd want. These are £12 and these are £3. So I thought, you know what, they're that much nicer, they're going to look so lovely. I thought they're the ones I wanted, but they seem a bit snaggy. Like, look, that's really rough. Like, I could even cut my finger on that. I'm sure the children, if they've got their hands in and out of those, will end up snagging their little fingers on them. And I feel like if I put clothes in them, they would definitely snag. So I'm glad I got one to try, but I think these might be the way to go. These are the ones we use at home. I just thought these might look nicer, but they've not got as much of a capacity inside, I feel, because they're a little bit thicker, and the snagging is really putting me off. I also got this box of, these are called scab as well, for organising inside the drawers. And they come with 2 of these big ones, 2 of this size, and 2 of this size, just for drawer organisation. So I'll show you all of this properly as I'm intending to use it when all the stuff's assembled. But going back to these briefly, what do we think? Do we think the greys and also whites for these, which we've already got in the other house, do you think those for £3 are going to be better than those? Let me know what you think in the comments. And then these, I've actually brought this from the house. This is like a Kallax drawer divider separator thing. I use these in my laundry room already, and they break up the big boxes into half. So I thought, well, I did think, the reason I brought it over is I thought some of the stuff would be assembled so I could show you, but I will show you all of that in next week's update. So all in all, those are just a few bits and pieces. I'll show you where I'm intending to put those next week, but blinds are now in here, wallpaper's now finished. This is some Kallaxy stuff, I believe, and this, very foolishly, is a large piece of glass for the top of a unit that I didn't end up buying, but I forgot to take out of my basket because I'm a bit of an idiot. So hopefully by next week we'll have some wardrobe innards to have a look at. But all in all, really pleased with how it's coming together. Right, let's go and look downstairs. Heading downstairs. Now, rumour has it the new stairs are arriving pretty soon. It might even be Friday, which is very, very soon. Into Dylan's room, which is now looking more like a tool room than ever because it's been used for tile cutting and all sorts. We've got some sort of, I think that's the shower screen for in the downstairs loo, and a lot of this stuff that needs to go for the skip. But this needs to be happening quite soon because apparently the floor is going to be inlaid in here pretty soon. Into the downstairs loo, where the light comes on magically as you enter it. Ta-da! Obviously we've seen the space saver sink. We saw this last week, didn't we, with the hand soap dispenser. Now all of this has been boxed in. This was like a soil pipe, I think. This has been boxed in. This needs grouting still, but it is starting to look quite finished. Shower tray is in, the shower is in, but obviously no screen yet, so can't actually use it, but that is really coming together. Through here, radiators are in and working nicely. Still a lot of paint and stuff happening. In the office, or the will be office, not a great deal changed in here. It's still a little bit of a break room. I think this is the fake sink that they lent us until the worktops are coming. But yeah, not much change in here. Just thought we'd come in for a look. But in here, look what we got in here. Look at this. This is flooring. So, and not only flooring, but painted walls. This is actually starting to look like a living room. It's a beautiful sunny room. I'm really pleased with this. And it's really starting to come together. So yeah, there's still a lot of stuff in here, and there's still a lot of all that flooring which has to be laid in other rooms, but it's really coming together. And more exciting than anything, the kitchen. And look, the ovens are all in. Oh, so exciting. Now, the worktops for all this, it's Tuesday today, are coming on Friday. I keep wanting to say it's granite or marble. It's not, it is quartz. So the quartz worktops, they were measured up last week or something, and then all that is going to come in on Friday. So the sink will be here. Then here's a gap for the dishwasher. We have got overhead cupboards where I'm going to store all like cleaning chemicals and things out of the reach of the children, as well as plates and various things. And then here will be the electric hob, which will be all nice and easy to wipe clean. And then a little, just a corner bit of worktop, which I want to keep as clear as possible. We will be having undercovered LED lighting as well. Now this was partly installed last week. I think we saw the hide and slide, didn't we? Loving that, loving that. But what we did not see was this. Now this, believe it or not, is a microwave that I really need to read the instructions of, but doesn't it look like an oven? I'm just really, really pleased with it. By all accounts, you can use it as a microwave or as a proper oven. And I don't know, call me sad if you like, but I am so excited by that. And I'm just really, really pleased with how that's coming together. And then there's all various boxes of I'm not sure what, and this is the centre island, which actually needs to be nudged into place a little bit more. I think it needs to come a little more this way and this way. So we've got to leave enough room for, we've got a big American fridge freezer, doors to open, but then this can be budged over a little bit. So all in all, big changes this week. But by next week, when we're seeing some of the furniture together, we're seeing all the worktops in, the changes are going to be massive. So do not forget to join us for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. You want to catch my latest video, it's just over here. And for more renovation updates, they're just down here. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.